Alright guys, what's up? It's Limitless here. So, originally I tried to make a video about, doing the whole game over and everything like that, but some of my footage cut out, so I'm gonna play what I missed on a new file, and then I'm gonna load back in after what I've done. Alright guys, we'll go ahead and get into this here and see how many people like Resident Evil 4. Back in the day, I played it on GameCube and PS2. So now, 2 generations later, we'll see how much, everybody likes it now. So if you like what's up, please remember to like, subscribe, and comment if you feel like it. I have to turn this up just a little bit. I'm not going to cut this stuff out because, it's the whole experience of the game, so that's what we're doing. Try to experience the story that it is. Any subsequent games I do, if I do any, will definitely be, with everything fast forwarded, for sure. But if you guys, if you want to see the professional mode or whatever, this is on standard. Easy mode is only in, I'm not sure if it's in GameCube version, but I know for a fact it's not in PS2, unless you get an import, so it's only normal and standard. So basically, this is the second run right here. The first run, I did not sell a single treasure. Not a spinal, not anything. Not a velvet blue, not any of that stuff. I found, I'm pretty sure, all of them, but I did not sell a single one. And I'll show that off here too. I'll show where to get them too, so. Try to turn it up a bit and see if it makes it easier. You gotta love it. Like, the graphics are kind of trash, and this is still a really good game. Like, back then, the graphics weren't trash for what we had. But this game is 14 years old, so we're talking 2005. So yeah, we're not that far off 15. Just imagine, start of 2020, I'll be twice as old as this game. That's funny. Alright, so I'm going to go through, the weapons that I want to use and all that, but I've always been a very lewd type player, whatever weapons I'm feeling at the time. But there are some constants, like, I don't like to use infinite weapons. That's an absolute no-no. Absolutely not. It ruins the enjoyment of the game for me, because everything's just way too easy then, no matter what you do. Now, I'm okay with using overpowered weapons that just don't have unlimited ammo. Alright. Man, it really takes like 5 minutes to get through that first part if you don't skip it. That's ridiculous. We went the normal outfit and everything, so this is going to be completely normal for the most part. Certain things will unlock at certain stages in the game normally. I've got all that unlocked now because I've already played it. But a very good gun that we're going to get really early is going to be this right here, the TMP. We'll be doing that later because I sold it to do some farming before, so... And you can see the stability right here. That's all due to the stock. Without the stock, it is crazy. And I'm just going to demonstrate that for you after we finish this first part here. Now, so you know, those drops, they can be random amounts of money. And some drops can be, you know, grenades or ammo. Some of it's random, some of it is not. You can do this. Usually you can get through a window, but in this case you cannot. And that's probably just because of this cutscene right here. Yeah, personal preference, I really love the broken butterfly. That's a magnum you get later in the game. I really love the Matilda, which you have to beat the game to get. And I really do like the TMP. They make the game a whole lot easier, and if you don't mind it potentially being really OP, you can go for the striker. There's like associated filters and stuff like that and everything, and it's just not my thing. I may get the striker, but I won't be using the glitch if I do. Alright guys, so for zombies, generally, head is best, then, you know, leg or arm, crawler. You can see if you don't get him the right point in the leg, then it gets weird, because if you don't hit him low enough, they might not kneel like you did. And that means you can't get your kick on them. But different enemy types have different animations. Ooh, he tried it, didn't he? Oh, okay, thanks. Yep, it is a good game. Goodbye. Early zombies are actually a lot weaker. Alright, I'm going to try and demonstrate the reason why you want stocks in this game. So there's my dot site. And I'm going to leave it there. That is totally Leon's swing without my help at all. Let's take out the stock real quick. There we go. Try to get it settled down there. I'm not touching it now. It's a whole lot of extra sway. And that is why I hate not having a stock. So right now we're just going through grabbing all the items so far, hidden and whatnot. Because I do not like to speedrun this game. You help this dog, you know, I mean, first off, if you just want to do it, you're a good person. Second, he will actually return the favor later on. Got ourselves a hidden red herb up here, which I can never see that anything, but I can find it. I just can't see that anything because I'm colorblind. Alright, we got his attention. Let's see if we get him in the trap or not. I even stand closer to it just to see if I can get it fed. Yeah, there we go. Let's see, is that where he... Yeah, okay. He didn't drop us anything. Also notice, like, early zombies do not really tend to disappear, whereas late ones really do. I'm thinking that might have something to do with, like, you know, CPU load or something like that. Oh, that was fun. I guess she was unfaithful or something. Alright. Death by hand. You gotta love how weak they are. Like, this is truly a maxed out TNT. That's totally true. But there's something pretty important about this game. Hi. There we go. And that's how low you want to go. Like, below the knee. Yeah, there's some really important things to consider in this game. First off, how much money you're willing to make off chicken eggs. That can be really boring since they only drop up to 6 at a time. Oh, shoot. I am sorry. I didn't mean to fast forward that. That was reflexive. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and head up here first. Hopefully not angering the townsfolk yet. Because this is something that would actually help out a lot. Flash grenade. Let's see what else I have. Got striker, magnum. Yeah, this will work out really, really easily. At least for the most part. Oh, he still tapped me. I'm like, dang, that is not cool. I really thought I was out of his reach. Whatever, it happens. I'm not being too careful either, because I don't care. I can't save this anyway, so. But you have to kill something like 40 zombies, whatever like that, to get out of this situation. There we go. That's what I was trying to do before. Man, I was amazed that it didn't work out. I think he must have gripped my face by just like the end of a tine. Now this is something I want to show off too, because if you do not go back there and take that chainsaw on, he will not follow you here. So you will miss that ruby, and rubies I believe are worth 10k. So you know, it's only important to just, you know, I'll get out if you don't mind selling stuff. There's a shotgun, fantastic. There's a hand grenade, our money. And shotgun shells. And also that shotgun, if you don't take it, I mean, even if you don't want to use it, still take it for the money early on. Because it'll cost you like 20 grand later if you decide you want to buy it. That's problematic. Chainsaw guys are obviously a one hit if you take a hit. Alright, he's a goner. Yeah, I still have more. Okay, cool, lit. Bye-bye. That scene is also triggered by killing enough zombies. Not a time-based thing. Okay, he's a goner, which means I get my money. And of course, be really, really, really careful to pick up your drops, because the money does disappear. Alright, we got enough here. Let's go ahead and have fun with it. Alright, we wiped out enough of them. Check around the outside too to make sure you didn't wipe out anything that you can't pick up. Pick up the stairs since I was doing that. Alright. Now it's time to go find the rest of our stuff. Got handgun bullets right here. Got a box right here. There's another herb right over there that you can see. It's actually a green herb. We'll climb up here and we'll get another treasure. Boom. Spinel. or spinel, whatever it is. Nothing. I don't think that box ever has anything. In my experience, it doesn't. So if somebody else, just has like some Omega God roll luck and they manage to get something out of that box, let me know. Feel free to post that in the comments, or find me on PlayStation, Limitless Reaper, YouTube, and on PS4 console. So guess what? More bullets. We found everything in that house, and look at that, another herb. Yay! There's another herb. That's a yellow herb. Chickens will lay stuff. Cows can hurt you. I'll just show you. You can accidentally knife the chicken, so be careful. I really thought that cow was going to strike back, but it didn't. That's totally fine. I was actually trying to get it to, but it just decided, hey, I'm going to be a pacifist all the way. And sometimes it's really just fun to, instead of breaking the glass with, a shot from your gun or knifing it or whatever, sometimes it's just fun to just jump through it. Alright, we've got that. And locks, guys, I'm going to let you know something different here. You can shoot them off. You can use explosives and blow them off. You can knock them off with a knife, or 3 kicks to the door should do it. Okay, sometimes 4. The house up the hill, we're nearly at 100% of what you can get out here. I don't count like files, I count like actual items. So we've taken care of that hut, this hut, up there, around the house, in that house. Yeah, I guess we did take everything. Oh no. Handgun. I was thinking like, is that really it? Alright, guys. And I'll come back and show you this stuff later. I like that right there. Those are significant for a certain reason. And I will come back to this later when I've loaded the game to the file I'm actually using. And we'll show that stuff off. I just want you guys to know the full experience of what it is that you'd be missing if I didn't go ahead and start a new file for you. Here we go. Alright. Look at that. Some pretty little snow up there. Now, really? I'm really surprised. I didn't know that wouldn't knock it down. That is hilarious. Be careful with Matilda as well, because, like I mentioned, you do have to play the game to get it, but it's also a 3-round burst, well, 2 to 3 round burst only. So, that means it's not good for shooting Spinel. And there, I'm just kind of proving to you that you can go ahead and blast that out. Stick with it in. There we go. Ah, he sprays so much. Goodness. Better show you how to do this one here. Oh, nope, that's a biggie. Wait for it. They're actually pretty easy to shoot once you get them to throw it like that. Be careful of that there. Get out of the way. Alright, see there's 1, there's 2. There we go. Good stuff. see there's a couple items here. As the dude thinks he's gonna do something over there. There we go. Got ourselves a grenade there. We can just leave it there, it doesn't matter. And with that, we're nearly out of this area. Go ahead and do that. That's a special treasure right there. Red Cat's Eye goes with beer stein from the previous area that I haven't shown you yet for a certain reason. Alright, we kicked it off last time and knifed it off this time. Just kind of go through those things. Yep, check it out, more money. I don't know, but this is seeming really loud, so I'm gonna take it down a little bit there. There's that. Herb, I think. Yep, herb. Money. And a certain other kind of thing. Don't shoot, don't shoot. You really just passed out like that. Yeah, that's fine. We're not saving. We're good to go. Also, guys, for some reason I can't turn subtitles on, which is fine, but it just means that I can't hear it because I'm deaf. So. I like how they blended that scene. I don't normally watch it, but it is a good scene. There's a lot of thought put into this game. You know, like you've got like 4 ways to move locks off of doors. You know, there's a lot you can do.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Americano, see. Now what brings a bloke like you to this part of the world? Oh, hey, see. Well,
Name's Liam. Came in here with this girl. See her?
what, are you supposed to be a cop or something?
But of course, we're not going for like super realism here. We're just looking to have a good time and not leave our stuff behind.
Let me guess. She's the president's daughter.
It's too good for a guess. You start explaining?
Psychic powers. Just kidding. I overheard one of the villagers talking something about the president's daughter in the church.
He looks so worn out. He's just carrying this like super mega axe and he's like, you know what, it's not gonna be easier to just like put it on my shoulder or something like that. He's like, nah, I'm afraid of this thing, so I'm just gonna drag it along.
Why'd you quit?
You see that? Look at that. They actually put bugs in this game.
Nobody appreciates you enough.
Spiders and stuff. Yeah, they actually exist. There's particle effects. There's all kinds of stuff. And when we get out of here, I will show you something else too that some current games do not have.
Somehow I managed to get myself involved with the incident in Raccoon City on my first day in the force.
That is the incident with the viral outbreak, right? I might have seen a sample of the virus on top of the department.
Here we go. That'll be fun time.
after you.
That was fortunate. Alright, and what I talked about earlier, how we're not getting into realism, because this game, it's a great game, it's just not super realistic. We'll see something I'm talking about here right after this. Quite clearly, you know, he doesn't have a weapon right now to defend himself. They might have left him his knife, I'm not sure. But he definitely didn't have any guns on him, I'll tell you that. But yet, right in his hands, everything else is still here. I like that they don't steal your stuff from you. I really, really like that. I'll show you a quick strategy too. As long as a single item is worth 10,000 or above, I believe the shopkeeper will always get his special "I'll buy it at a high price" comment. Okay, I'm just gonna mix it with the yellow because I can't tell which one's the red and green without reading it. But I know that once you've got them mixed, you can only use the other one with that mix. Alright, so let's get into some stuff here real quick. Okay, so green and red herb, 5,000, 1,000, yellow herb, just 3,000. Now here's a little trick if you don't need the red herb, nice. You don't need the yellow herbs. There's an easy way to handle that and make some money on it. Because they're worth 4,500 separately. But if you sell them together, like look at this right here, green and red together is 2,000, so that goes up from 1,500 right there. Green and yellow, that goes up to 4,500, and that would only be 3,500. But you mix them all, they become worth 10,000. I'll show you something else too that I was talking about. Let's see here. Just trying to find something that'll work. Okay, like this right here. Handgun bullets. He counts them individually, so their individual price is only 50. So even though the total value is above 10,000, he will not give that line. See that? Alright, you got stuff back here. Be careful, do not kill the shopkeeper. You will not come back to this location. We'll come back to another one, not this one. Alright, let's go ahead and load up. See that? And this also gives you a chance here to look out. Because this is where the bolt action rifle would become available to you. You can actually see that and kind of, you know, get an advantage a little bit. But it's a very limited advantage. It's not really worth it to me. That's a quick little thing you can do. Help yourself out at times. If they start screaming at you like that and they're close enough, then you can take advantage of it and get, you know, no bullet hits on them. You use one to kick the group. Sometimes you can kick them completely off the play area. I don't really like doing that. Or if you're, you got them really near the edge, you can do that too. Okay, buddy, what are you doing? Yeah, I know. Alright, I was hoping that wouldn't hurt. Yeah, he's done. Nice. Okay. jump down. We've seen 2 barrels up there and the key item. There we go, we got him down. Oh, yeah, that's not great. Go ahead and heal up because, you know, we can. It's not a problem. So the thing is, that's one thing too about yellow herbs. Once you have yours and Ashley's health maxed out, they will not help you anymore as anything other than treasure. So, best to sell them as a compound that way. Hi. Whatever. Being way more wasteful and careless than I normally would. Just because I'm not saving this, I'm going to load it once I get to the right point. Alright, so there's another barrel. Yep. Alright, so in here there's that. That out there. This right here. Ooh, that was nasty. Alright, there's our shotgun shells. Just kind of running through this stuff right here to get back to the main file. Some explosive barrel there, but that doesn't really do anything for you. So you got 2 more barrels there. Hey, check that out. There's another barrel up there too, when you climb all the way up. But we're not worried about that. I'm just letting you guys know that it is there, in case you decide you want it. Because normally I would want it. Alright guys, this is a very RNG area right here. Because this could have something, it could have nothing. And it could be ammo, it could be money. Same with this. Same with this. Same with this one. That treasure is always the same. We'll blow that open early because they usually do that. Just because, you know, it's fun, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, I've got some shotgun shells. Why not? Hi. You know what? Why are we even bothered? There's that. I'm like, I'm gonna load this crap anyway, right? There we go. But, okay. Go ahead and heal up, because, you know, whatever. Oh, that's a ritter. Okay. Explains why I couldn't use it. Quiet little one. Ah, he threw it low. You did. I have a shell to the face. Try to show you what I normally do here. I normally don't let him see me till it's really late. That way I can come out here and slice him in the face. Take him off into the fish down here. Which you can actually follow in here. That's what he dropped right there, that rifle ammo. And then there's some goodies down here, but there's also fish. Yes, you can go fishing in this game. There we go. Little fish take 1 hit. We'll use it. Big fish will take 2. I think I've already hit it now, so use it. Do that. Good stuff. Alright. There's only 1 big fish down there, but I think there's like 4 little ones. And obviously, if you don't take him right after killing him, they are not useful to you, because they will disappear. It's right here. Yep. That's how you do it. That way you get it at full price. It's not dirty that way. You got crow. So now normally I will save this trap for the chainsaw guy, but that's whatever. Before we do that, let me go in here, show off a little bit. Hey, check it out, we got a grenade. Woo! There's some money. There's more money. Obviously I'm stepping between bear traps. There we go, looking nice. There's that. There's this. And this is kind of a fun moment up here, because you can come in here, and there's something else after this scene. And it's totally up to you whether or not you ever even find it, which is kind of interesting. There's actually a couple things that's entirely up to you whether you find them or not. Oh, remember him from earlier.
Nevertheless, you're an outsider. Just remember, if you become unpleasant to our eyes, you'll face severe consequences.
Yeah, healing items are pretty abundant in this game, and you can get them off enemies, so it's pretty crazy. We're gonna actually cancel that save. There we go. I almost skipped that.
Leon, I've been able to get some new info that might help you. Apparently, there's a religious cult group involved. They're called Illuminados.
Almost made that mistake.
Anyway, I had an unexpected run-in with the big cheese in this village.
But you're okay, right?
Yeah. He could have killed me, but he let me live. And he mentioned something about me carrying the same blood as them. Whatever that means.
Carry the same blood. Interesting.
Anyway, there are more important things than solving riddles right now.
You're right. Hurry and find that church, Leon.
Alright, so we got an herb here, I think. Yep. And then this is the funny thing. You can continue on, or you can activate another cutscene by going back. Let me just come in and vandalize your painting real quick. With my gun. It's not much of a spoiler. If you've played Resident Evil 2, you will know her. That is Ada Wong. That's right. Leon and Ada were both from Resident Evil 2, and they're both in Resident Evil 4. When I read, somehow so familiar, like, yeah, he's a genius. Big IQ right there, 500, whatever. Alright guys, another thing that you can discover that you don't necessarily have to. Apparently they use the bathroom, so. That's one way to save some ammo right there. Finish off with a knife whenever possible without endangering yourself, and that's a big help. Another thing is, really big pro tip here, make sure you're not buying capacity upgrades unless you're really low or empty on your mags. And of course, egg qualities in this game, there's white, brown, which is twice as expensive, and then there's gold, which is 10 times as expensive, because as you can see, eggs, like here, they only take one space, but other healing items take two. And yet gold does exactly the same thing that first aid does, first aid spray. Alright. Alright, Let me just slap down your elbow real quick. Oh, he's still going. How about the side of your stomach there? Really? He decided to get up anyway. He's a trooper. Uh-oh. Should have paid attention to where I was aiming, but I was also worried I'd lose some drops from these guys, so... Not paying the greatest attention, not the end of the world. Flash grenades do work on him. There we go. And I am really surprised that he noticed me all the way over there. That is something special. Hi. Oh, oops. Ta-da! And of course, guys, if you get them in one-on-one encounters, it is absurdly easy to handle that with just a knife if they're not going to throw their stuff. I'll show you this right here. Knife to knife, let's go. And now she won't get a chance to get back up. That's how it's done. It can be that easy at times. And you know, if she had gotten up, it's not the end of the world. I could always do it again. Bird's nest, they tend to have things. They don't always, but they usually do. And you'll learn which ones are set to. This one should be TMP ammo, that one is always a spinel. This needs to be free PS Plus game. I agree, yeah, that would be sick, actually. It'd be a lot of fun. Hey, it did hit them all. I was worried it wouldn't. Really? He just comes straight out like that, like, oh yeah, that didn't affect me at all. That was awesome. Alright, so when you come back out here, that's what happens. You remove that, it opens up. And now you've got zombies here again. But, prove it to you right there. The stuff doesn't come back, just the people do. Animals don't come back either. So let's just, you know, have fun with that. Whatever. You can see they drop stuff really randomly, but it's also based upon, what weapons you actually have. So, if I didn't have, you know, the mine thrower there, I would never be getting mine darts from drops. Not ever. Hi, bud. There we go. Okay, that's pretty. And then something else to look out for. Could be a couple somethings, actually. They just decide, hey, you know, it sounds like fun. Let's go stand on the roof there and try to throw stuff at you. Wait, is he coming in? No, he's not. Okay. There we go. Bye-bye. Alright, guys. And that is where I'm currently at. So I'm going to go ahead and load the game. You'll notice my inventory is a whole lot different. Boy, Spider-Man sure was right about that. This definitely needs to be a free game. Alright, y'all remember where this is. There's our inventory. I've gathered like 13 gold eggs. And I've sold my other guns, basically. And of course, if you're bored, but you still want to get eggs, you can play Egg Wars. I'll tell you the way to play. So you check out, here's how it is. You get 1 point, there's 4 chickens on this side, 2 on this side. And sometimes the 2 chickens will win this. So it's 1 point for first down. Whichever side gets the first down gets 1 point. White eggs are worth 1 point. Brown eggs are worth 3 points. And golden eggs are worth 7 points. But there's a little kicker to it too. Whoever lays the last egg, whatever it is, the points get subtracted from the total. And if it's a golden egg, you subtract twice as many points. That's a way to make the egg wars a little bit more fun there for yourself. You can, you know, pretend to play it like football or whatever. You got first down. Okay, there's one. 2. Oh yeah, okay. I didn't show you guys this, so I should show you it here. But yeah, so there's normally a barrel in that corner. There we go. There's normally a barrel in this one. And behind the house, there's one too. And let's go ahead and grab these. Yep, chickens are crazy. It's about normal. Okay, that takes care of that one. And then, yeah, okay. That opens up and gives you something, so does that. There's usually 2 barrels here. Obviously you can see that. It's kind of still there. This opens up. You'd normally jump down here to get this treasure, which would be the beer stein. Go back up. I'm going to go check that area down there past the boulder too to see if I've gotten everything over there, because I do not remember. Yep, there's one down there, and then below our feet right here is actually a room that you drop down and go find. That has 2 more items in it. Alright, there's that. There's another medallion right over there. Nailed it. God. I'm pretty sure there's 7 out here, but I don't remember for sure. Yeah, we got that, it looks like. Got that other one. And I don't see anything hanging off the tree there, so whatever, that's good enough. Thing is, you don't need all 15 of them, you only need 10. And there's not very many trophies in this game either, so don't worry about that too much. Yep, I know. He's up there waiting, but I don't care. Even if you knock him down, chances are they'll die up there instead. So, there's a bridge up there. And they will, chances are, give you nothing. So. Okay, see, I didn't grab that. Got some nasty freaking spiders here. Do that. Look at that. And ha! I thought I might not have taken this stuff here. I'm glad I checked. Like, not all of it, of course, but alright. Looking okay. Yep, I didn't take this. Alright. And of course, there'd be no reason to not take the money. Like, seriously. And guys, play with the game a little bit too. You'll find some stuff out. Like how the enemies at times, some of them will respawn if you revisit areas. So, I mean, that's a pretty good pro tip right there. If, you know, you're having no trouble with enemies, it might be worth looking to see if you can go ahead and get yourself some extra money by taking down, you know, every enemy you can find. Like I've shown, sometimes it is really, really simple to handle certain enemies. And for the fun of it, that's the bridge right there. That's where those enemies like to throw stuff at you if you revisit this area. Which, you know, ties into what I said earlier. Enemies sometimes follow you if you try to revisit areas. Some of them just kind of spawn in again. It's not a glitch though, it's actually intended to happen. It's meant to reward you / threaten you for your curiosity. Well, hello. Thank God. Like, just a random golden egg out of nowhere. I'm down with it, though. I am. I'm down with it. Go ahead and do that. And whatever. Eggs are totally whatever. Just thought I'd check real quick, see if anything drops real easily, because they do not take long. And pro tip here, if you want to get your eggs back, each one will only drop one unless you wait a really long time, so just go right back in, and it resets them. It's not worth waiting for out here because there's only like 2 chickens. So, alright, so after that, it's time to move on. That's where we'd use the key that we got before. Oh yeah, okay, so there'd be bullets here, and there's that box. Now we're pretty much caught up entirely. There's a lamp you shoot down there and you get a spinel. I think that was the last thing that I've done. There's that. So you shoot these down and you get yourself some treasure. Yeah, there's a box. And you'll notice sometimes too that there's snakes hiding in things and all that. Well, yeah, that just kind of happens. Like, it's not random. When there's a snake, you'll learn its location eventually. You'll learn that they're doing it on purpose. The snake is not a random spawn. But what is random about a snake is the quality of the egg it drops. It can drop any egg that a chicken can. Be careful too, late game crows will take 2 hits, but all crows die instantly on a flash grenade. So that's something to be wary of, I guess. You might get hit in the back. Oh, I thought he had a weapon. That's totally my bad. What? He's like, nah, you're not getting me like that. There we go. Okay to play with him too. There we go. Half the game is enjoying killing your enemies, so be aware of that, because this is not like, you know, Skyrim level stuff. Oh yeah, what I want to show you guys earlier. Let's see here. Yeah, you can see right there, it's dark, but you can see it changing. The sky actually moves in this game. Like, look at that. And it's more pretty in certain areas too. I'll just warn you of that as well. Now, if you do it as soon as possible, it will let you get a gun before it would normally release. Ah, not cool. Okay, but I don't want to load. What I want to do is go ahead and buy a capacity upgrade. Because capacity upgrade is the way to do it. Now guys, if you're worried about ammo, or maybe you're really low on ammo or whatever, so you're doing what I did the first time, which what I did the first time, I ran through on my TMP, and whenever I'd expend all the ammo and I couldn't buy any more upgrades, I would sell it. I'd go ahead and buy it back and come with 30 bullets, and I'd start buying capacity upgrades again as I ran out again. Something that can help you with that, don't buy firepower and reload speed, but if you're worried about the firepower, maybe you're going to use it to take on a boss or whatever, go ahead and get the firepower. It'll be a little more expensive, you'll get a little bit more back. But completely forget the reload speed if you're not planning to max it out. Now I actually am planning to, so go ahead and do that, and broken butterfly. There we go. We now have a boss freaking gun for sure. Nice and maxed out, full on ammo. we're good to go make some stuff happen. So basically, I'm just going to shoot all of the medallions that I remember and see what that sets us at. It'll definitely be above 10. There's 8, 9. I think it'll get us to like 12 or 13 or something like that. It's not going to be all of them. There we go. And that explosion knocked down the bird's nest, which is that grenade right there. That's what you get out of it. There's 10. Alright guys, I don't remember the puzzle solutions, so we're just going to go ahead and do stuff. There we go. Stall her a bit so he can end up killing her. Alright, we're just going to do that, and then this, that. I don't know what the heck I'm doing, let's be honest here. 3. Sure, why not? Oh, I did not mean to quit. Crap. That's kind of funny though, let's be honest. And I actually tried to hit back before on that one, so whatever, that's fine. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to do it without doing 4, so that's fine. Alright. Oh, crap. Why did I switch it? What am I doing? I'm high, I guess. I'm not actually high. Let's see, that looks like 4. Alright. That's whatever. Alright, I think we got it this time. I know there's a really fast solution for it, and I used to know it easily. Like, I figured it out one time, and then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do this every game, and it's gonna be easy. But then, that was like 12 years ago. Don't expect too much. But I will show you something else you can do. Because there's little fun things you can trigger in this game to sometimes help yourself or potentially screw yourself. So, we'll show you one of those things here. That bell right there. Ring it with a bullet, and you get extra enemies. As you know, that's just fun. But sometimes they can also get you extra money or ammo. So. Oh, look at that! He barely tapped me. Jerk. Hi. He's like, he's not gonna wait for me. He's just gonna do it. And then we waited. There we go. No face. No face treatment. 2 of them drop money. Nice. That's like 1,600 pesetas. Which, by the way, guys, I'll tell you something funny. That's our second time ringing it, but pesetas, 30,000 of them is about the equivalent of $100 USD. So that's kind of funny. That's important for a reason, because the rocket launchers cost 30,000. which means you can get a rocket launcher for $100. There we go. Fun times. Nobody dropped? Alright, that's whatever. And of course, there's another way to do it too. If you really want to maximize the efficiency of it, get a couple drops like I did, leave the area, come back, shoot the bell again. And then what'll happen is, if they don't drop like that second one didn't, which I should have been able to get 3 groups. I'm thinking that might have been either a GameCube or actually just PS2 thing, but yeah, I could have sworn I could get a 3rd group. You don't seem to be able to though, which is fine. That'd still be fine. It's whatever. But yeah, so if they don't drop anything like that, you can just reload checkpoint then. To bring you back to the start there. Handle it the easy way, I guess. Bye. There we go, there's that one. There's one down there, which is at a sideways angle, so it's hard to hit this way. Because Leon sways so much, it's ridiculous. Alright. That's all the ones I remember, so. And I know there's a snake in here somewhere. There we go. There's those little files, but I'm not going to read those. It's up to you guys if you want to do that yourselves. Yeah, so that's 13 of them. Now here's the thing, I believe that the Punisher becomes available once you get down to the shop down there. But if you backtrack, it'll give it to you early. So, you know, fun stuff. And of course, there's some ways that you're just meant to do some things too, like this right here. Pros. Now you can kill them, and then you can back out, come back in the room, and they'll come back, the ones that you didn't kill, or you can do it, which the way the game will imply is the correct way, right there. And the way it implies it is because only flash grenades will insta-kill them all. I mean, true, explosions could do it, but see right there, we got our flash grenade back. Which implies that that was the correct way to kill them. Let's go ahead and make sure we're organized. We are, we're good. Okay, nice. There's that. Nice little random box that didn't do anything for me. And then extra supplies. Flash treasure, I guess I should say. Look at that, nothing there. Nice. Handgun ammo. Woo, we're killing it. Alright, nothing there. Spinel. Woohoo. And of course, you can check this too if you want. Looks like the gate's securely shut. I can hear grumbling on the other side. Hey, look at all that nothing. And of course, not everything is guaranteed to give treasure, like this right here. Look at that, didn't do anything. All I did was lose light. And be smart about it if you're looking for efficiency and all that, like this right here. These fish, you can't reach them. So don't shoot them. Just don't bother with it. Another flash grenade, nice. I need to go ahead and move stuff around because, excuse me. Actually, I think I'm going to sell those eggs anyway, so why bother? But I like to keep my grenades organized. I like to do incendiaries red, and we've got a bunch of flash grenades here, and something's wrong here. I just realized that's an incendiary grenade. Color blindness 100. So that's what I do. I read them, make sure incendiary's on one side, and then hand grenades are on the other side, because these are supposed to be green, these are supposed to be red, and flash grenades are obviously blue. So keep those in the middle. It's a nice separator. Nice little divider there. Alright. Actually, I'm going to do something different here. Because we got kind of injured, right? Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and eat the white eggs until we're full. Yeah, we're full on health. Okay. Now we'll sell the excess.
What are you selling?
Yeah, no, let's totally sell my tack vest. Totally, bud, totally. I can't believe I've got like 15 gold eggs. Crazy. It's not like it's amazing or anything, it's just, I mean, it's pretty great, but they just kept throwing them at me.
What are you selling?
It happened so fast. Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm buying the upgrade. Because I need ammo. And I'm not going to be doing a TMP only thing, but once I get back to like max upgrade on it, it's going to be time to start on Matilda. But part of the reason why I'm doing TMP first is because there's so many things that you need one bullet to shoot down first. And Matilda would be a fantastic waste of ammo. Yep, you know what time it is. Look how far ahead we are of that thing. Because if you don't do it fast enough, you can totally get caught by it. I'm just not looking to show that. Alright. Looking good. Aha! Alright. So you want to do that to a couple of them. Like that right there. And then we want to jump down here. See if we can get him to use his own trap. That's what we're looking for. Yep, worked out great. Now be careful, there are snakes out here. There you go, bud. No life for you. Yep, and if you come out too far, you get attacked again. Funny how that works, isn't it? It's a little worse than you might think. Oh good, they didn't spawn yet, so this one's not worse than, this one's a regular dude. Alright, I'm thinking there's a snake up here, yep. I just knifed the second time as a safety. But that might prompt them. I don't see him, okay. Oh yeah, there he is. What's up, big guy? Yeah, we'll play that game. But I guess it's like after you kill a certain number of them, stuff starts getting weird. No drop? Okay. Yep, there it is. Is it just me or did they look like they just kind of came into being? Sir, sit down. Get out of here with that crap. And I believe there's 2 waves of that. Yep, 2 waves. I'm debating, like, I could totally use grenades on these guys. Another funny thing, too, about eggs, you can actually equip them and throw them at enemies, but they don't do any damage. Although, I can't say it for sure, because I have had a golden egg kill a regular enemy before. I just don't want to do that now, because, you know, the waste. Like a huge waste. Yep. He really just decided, hey, you know what? Everybody else is doing it. Let's walk into it. It looks fun. I'm like, this homeboy really just went that. He went that extra mile there to hang out with his buds. Is that Robles? Like, if I'm on fire, you gonna walk in it too? And of course, extra grenade. That is hand grenade. Okay, that's gotta go on the other side. There it is. See, it can look a little bit different when you get them stacked up, because if you look, it's like the writing's a little more pronounced on the incendiary grenades. That's one way for me to tell. Look at that, snakes. Snakey. Actually can't see where that is. But whatever. Yeah, use that for me. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, and of course you can shoot them out of the air. I don't know if I can do it anymore, but yeah, look at that. Proof of concept right there. Works with crossbow bolts as well, which is really kind of cool. There's all kinds of ways to save ammo in this game. Look at that. Now you can actually go knife that snake. Like, you can knife any snake, but you could also get bitten by it. So be careful. Yeah, we'll worry about that later. First things first, we got ourselves a treasure. Antique pipe, and I believe that is also worth 10K. Looks like we're doing alright. We've got all our stuff. Is there? Yeah, there's an enemy over there. Hi, come over here. You should be useful. I mean, he's got perfectly good explosives right there. Let's use them. Yeah, good job, bud. Lots of fun. Now, I used to be like the king of this game. I used to be able to do anything on it. Pretty sure this is a snake. Yep. I can't do just anything on this game anymore. But, I mean, I can still have fun with it. I'm just not willing to go become that Omega crazy thing that got like, you know, 150 grand points and stuff like that on mercenary mode. Low-key, that snake looked like he was disappearing. I'm just getting a lot of white eggs. Like, this game hates me. The chickens love me, the snakes hate me. How about that? Alright guys, if you want, there's an alternate cutscene by going up that way. I don't want it. And look at that. It's like a gold bangle or something. Yeah. Yellow herb. Yep. Like I said, some of these are set drops. If you're shooting down a nest, it is a set drop. If you're opening up a barrel like this, it tends to not be a set drop. I think there's a very select few that are actually set drops. Alright guys, and you know what, I'll just show you here because it's something else to see. Now, if you want, there's ways to fish, because the fish are worth just a little bit. So you can totally get on this, you can't go very far. And it might be really dumb hard to see the fish this way. But if you can figure out how to hit them, you can totally hit them with this. and it does not use any ammo because the boat just gets unlimited harpoons somehow. Yeah, see, I can't see him, so I'm getting off here. But if you want, you can totally look around the water and get used to looking, eventually see some fish. Okay, I may have scared them off of the boat. But I saw a fish earlier, so let's back up a little bit and come back and see if that fixes the problem a little bit. They shouldn't be really easy to spook. I know for a fact I saw fish before. Alright guys, well, as you can see, you can shoot the water. Get some fish here. Really big lake, but there's very limited fish. And this is the reason why I saved it. There's actually a trophy for doing that, and I just wanted to see if any viewers would get scared by that. So sorry if that was kind of a douche move. Yeah, we're gonna not continue that because, you know, that wasn't a serious death. We're just gonna load the game now. That is the reason why I saved it. Yeah, there's a trophy for getting killed that way, which is really kind of a funny thing that they put in. Yeah, you can see there's fish now. Yeah. I don't know why they just all left before, because you'll see later on the boat doesn't seem to affect that. But before we worry about that, that big thing that just ate us, we also have to fight it. And fun fact here, this boss fight takes place without using your guns. And you have to play OP fisherman here and take down, you know, the freaking Loch Ness monster's mother with harpoons. Look at that thing. That thing is humongous. And it'll try to drag you into things like that right there. You want to steer carefully so that way you don't get hot by the wood. Yeah, he's trying. Not cool, bud. Not cool at all. And if you get far enough away, you can sometimes get moments like this, where you just get free for a second, and it's a free chance to face it. Or her, or whatever it is. So it's like, okay, free chance to get some of these in there. There we go, looking good. It's entirely possible to do this without getting hurt, but I mean, you gotta really pay attention, and I don't care to do that. I know, but where are we going? Come on. Wow, he just like totally went off and did his own thing there. It's all good. It's all good. Alright. Got our cube. I think it takes like 8 of these or something like that. Missed that one. Alright. I think you know, you need one more. That was nice. Yeah, if you don't do it fast enough, he will eat you. It will be over. Wow, thanks, bud. Appreciate the love. Nope, I wasn't one off. Ah, dang it, I'm missing. Until I haven't played this in like 40 freaking years, which is really not haven't been serious in this game in like 12. Dang, he's painful. Jerk off. Oh wait, guys, I'll tell you something else too. This game here, it has unlockables too, you know, like not just the Matilda, but also Chicago typewriter and an unlimited rocket launcher. Those are all 3 infinite weapons. Well, no, I take that back. Matilda is not, but it gets a really high clip size. The other 2 definitely are. And then the third weapon that I'm thinking of is the hand cannon. That one is not the easiest unlock. That one you have to beat, I believe there's 25-star ranks and mercenaries that you get because you have to do every level on every character. And it has to be 5-star, which means 60,000 or above points. And that is how you get the 500 Magnum, which is called the hand cannon. And it's actually available for free if you do unlock it. And then, of course, if you beat the professional mode, it unlocks. It's like what the XLR or whatever, or something like that. It's some weird weapon like that, but it fries the internal plaga on enemies, and that's how it basically one-shots things. That would not be a fun dream. I think right after I finish this game, or however far I do go in it, I'm gonna go eat, because I haven't had
Leon, it's been 6 hours since our last transmission. I'm starting to get worried.
Don't you mean low? Anyway, I started to feel dizzy. I guess I must have lost consciousness.
Lost consciousness? That has some connection to what the village chief was talking about.
I'm alright now. I'm going to continue my mission.
Alright, let's go ahead and get some stuff here. There's that, which I'm not reading. Nothing. I'm so lucky. That's incendiary. Okay, we're good. Alright, so this is where it's a lot easier now to use the harpoon to do some fishing. And of course, early tip, you see lights like these, you can shoot them, knife them down, you can blow them off. Explosions. And the big monster's gone now, so you can stay on the edge of the dock and you can wipe out some fish if you want to. You know, that's actually just the easier way, but I want to see if I can do this to help me out a little bit. And, you know, trying to mention what I was mentioning earlier about, you know, how you can do it with this. It just ain't necessarily easy. Thing is though, these controls are not easy on this because it's like they click over, you know, it's not like they're really meant to fine tune at all. Like, could you go up please? I almost hit him. Ah, that was right next to him. Hey, quit going wherever you want to. How did that one miss? Like, bro, you need to calm down. He's really trying. Like, what is wrong with you? Bud? Well, it's a good chance to see the AI here. Yeah, even fish have AI. They went big brain 100 on this. There we go. I just kind of wanted to prove that you could do it. And of course, picking them up can be kind of a chore. You gotta like overturn it and then steer directly onto them. But we're just gonna use it. I don't even think I have the space for it. Yeah, I don't have the space for it. Bonk. Alright guys, and now I will tell you, I know in the past there was a glitch here. Something you could do to get like out of the map, and I think you got like extra stuff and all that, but I didn't do that, so. Actually, let me check my inventory and see exactly what I need to do. Yellow, green, is that green or red? Green. Bummer. Alright, so we'll just mix that up, and then we'll sell the white eggs.
What are you selling? Is that all?
There we go.
Thank you.
I'm keeping the yellows when they're not mixed green and red and all that, because actually it's not maxed out. I have enough space, so because I shot those earlier, I can get a free Punisher. You gotta see right there how much it normally costs. And guess what? We don't need it, so I'm gonna go ahead and do one of those. Ah, we'll buy it at a high price, even though we just got it for free. That was me just making sure, because I know for a fact there's something on the other side. It's important to me. Green gem. And you just come in here and take his rifle ammo, and you can still talk to him and access the shop. Which is really funny that he's just like, oh, you're in my shop stealing my stuff. I'm still gonna deal with you. There we go, I believe that's a spinel. Alright, and then of course I'll show you something really funny here. And there's also a reason why you don't typically go back this way at night. And that is because first off, treasures and birds' nests do not come back, even though the birds' nests do come back. Second, this could really be big ouch time. So you know, it just depends how much effort you want to put out. Yeah, nothing. Nice. And just try to illustrate the point here. So, bird's nest. Boom. Nothing. Alright guys. Here we go. Look at that. Those dogs. Incendiary grenade one-shots them. Last time I did this perfectly. May not be the case this time. Because they do jump on you and stuff too. But if you can make it and not get injured, you can totally jump on the boat. And as long as you're not too close, they won't hit you. means you can totally get some free kill time in. Look at that. He didn't drop anything. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't. Whatsoever. We're just going to go ahead and go on. If you did go all the way back, there would be more zombies there waiting for you. There totally would be. Treasures wouldn't come back, but, you know, various things do. Like the boxes and stuff we've gone over before, those come back. And you can have stuff in them, just, you know, not stuff that is unique treasure. That doesn't come back. Look at that, nothing here. And all of a sudden there's just guys here at random. Yes, this is the real problem with it being nighttime. That right there. And they don't act like the rest of their body. The rest of the body freaks out. Nah. Those things, they just do whatever they want to do. Like, they will still attack you and everything. The first guy, you want to kill him because he always gives you 5,000 gold. So, thing is, just like crows, the flogger like that will die off with one flash grenade. And if you're worried, you can check things like that right there, but obviously I knew that wasn't going to be anything. Hand grenade, okay. So we're going to do this. Yeah, we're all good, okay. Sorry about that. And if you want to help yourself a little bit, come over here. You can do it on the other side too. Come over here and one tap these boxes down. There you go, easy. You can kill him if you want to as well, but it definitely doesn't matter. To me, what matters a lot more is remembering that. If you want, you can play with them too, like, you can get them to come to the edge or something and shoot them down or whatever. Do that. Playing with it. If you just learn to time things right, you'll do really, really well. I will employ another one of my strategies over here. You know, it's just big brain 100 night, I guess. I'm thinking Dad should just be like hash browns. Because these frozen hash browns. And my dad loves frozen hash browns stuff tonight. Whereas me, I can't do that. With my diet and everything, I gotta eat rice and beans and chicken. Hey, look at all that method. Alright guys, so... Oh, I accidentally skipped that. That's my bad. Now if you want to, you can do this like 4 different ways. You can jump over there when the enemies come. You can handle them there, even though you'll be fighting from 2 directions. You can jump back across and deal with them as they're jumping. You know, if you hit them in the middle of a jump, they're gone. Well, sometimes. Sometimes they fall in the water. Sometimes they'll fall back on one of the other boxes. Or if you hit them as they come over, you can knock them into the water. Or if you come up, you can deal with them as they're coming up the ladder, which could be dangerous because some of them will still throw things at you. Ah, dang it. I'm skipping reflexively here, come on. that. Whole situation with a knife. Didn't take any damage, so I've just proven right there it's still possible after all these years. I'm not gonna lie, that was straight up pretty lit there. That was a big brain moment. It's not like I had the ammo to deal with him.
I've obtained an object that resembles a cult group's insignia.
Wonderful, Leon.
That was
Get
good
back to the
times
church.
there.
Ashley's safety is our immediate priority.
I don't think there's anything in this one. Yeah, no. But the one out here there is, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Looks like I'm not mistaken. Remember I mentioned there's insects and stuff earlier? Well, there's also bats, and you can hit them with your knife, like I just did. They don't ever drop anything, so there's still point in doing that. I don't know why you can hit them, because they don't ever hurt you, so it's not like they're an actual enemy type. And guess what? I said you couldn't reach the fish before. Even if you get back on the boat, you still can't, because you'll just take it back to where it was. This stuff, yeah, didn't come back. I didn't think so. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and grab that next upgrade. Some ammo back here. And then I can take a look at the inventory real quick, because stuff can get ugly quick. I think I'm gonna mag this boss. I think that's what's going on. Is both green? Yep, they're both green. Okay, that's not gonna help. Ah, you know what? I should have thought of that. That's fun. I'm like, I've got mine thrower ammo there. I could totally have done that. But now instead, I think we're just gonna do like some grenades and stuff and have fun with it. Here we go. It's got to be crazy fun time. Yep, we'll just go ahead and mix that because it's there. And let's go ahead and switch over to our Magnum. Because we do not want to get flattened. And of course, if you do let this boss destroy those houses, you will lose the stuff that's inside them. So keep that in mind as well, as there's more stuff in it now than there was before. Look at these guys. They're all really just trying to pull something in here. Look at that, there's like 8 dudes there. And then giant dude here. He just wrecks them all. He's like, I do not like being put on a leash. Apparently he's aware too, because he just knew that dude was up there. Alright, we're going to take him away from the houses, because, you know, we like having stuff. Yeah, now that's a fun time right there, because you can do this. Oh, shoot, I'm sorry, I didn't remember him being that weak. I thought I had to shoot him a couple more times. That was lit. But yeah, that was the weak point. The other thing I was going to do, I was going to show you that you can shoot it, and I guess if he doesn't die, then you can still jump on top of him before he recovers, and you'll be able to slash the thing with the animation like before. Yeah, like the dog didn't even have a chance to come in and help me. It was just over. It was too quick, too quick. Let's see, I'm like shotgun shells, huh? I'll just do that, sure. Why not? Hey, we got a red herb. Alright. That's funny. I even? Yeah, okay. I've got one last thing to combine it with. There we go. Not bad, not bad. No. I guess I have to. Alright. I could totally go sell an egg, I just don't want to. So I'm thinking we're gonna have to get rid of some stuff. Like, look at this space issue problem right now. I've got a maximum size inventory. And I only have 2 guns, and I'm having this kind of trouble. It's out here trying to make me realize, like, hey, you know what? You don't need these grenades. Yeah, alright. We're gonna go ahead and go do some stuff here real quick. And actually, I'm gonna reload too. Because there's no more upgrades, so... Here we go. Alright, looking good. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of these golden eggs, I guess. Let's go ahead and get rid of that double compound. And then we got what, 15? So let's go ahead and do 7. That way we've still got no odd men out. That'll give us a little bit more space to, you know, actually live with. And then of course we have that herb compound that's maxed out. So we totally want to get rid of that because it's a lot of money. And of course, you know, money is not everything, and that's why I keep the treasures, because they're unique, a lot of them. Like, once per game unique. Sometimes not. So, like, that brass pocket watch, that's once per game unique. Antique pipe is too. Then of course the things that you can fix up, like your sign right there, green, red, yellow, it's unique once per game. So you can see I don't go selling my treasures, I keep them. And that is why I have financial struggles. Okay, is there anything? Nothing? Okay, good. Which means I'm not missing my stuff. Nerd. Ammo. Loving it. Hey, that random sometimes doesn't pay out, so it's nice that it did. Alright, I'm going to show you just because I told you they'd be back here if you came through, so there they are. Bye. We're not playing none of that. Alright. Nothing. But that one had something. Alright, how dangerous do we want to be here? Nice. Yeah, bruh. How'd you know? I just wasn't aware that I had enlightened you like that. But yeah, bro, for a PS2 port, this is amazing. It's like, this is 2 generations ago, and it's still a pretty sick game. There we go, 3,000 like it's nothing. Sounds good to me. This puzzle I actually do remember. I believe it's 2, 3, 1. So let's turn it twice, 2, turn this one 3 times, and then turn that one once, and I think that should do it when you combine them. Yeah, beautiful. Go away, fly. So, bruh, how you been? What's going on? Incendiary grenade, nice. I've got too many grenades. Oh yeah, does this come down? No, it's too big. Okay. Don't come! And then she throws wood at him.
Calm down. Everything's going to be just fine. My name's Leo. I'm under the president's order to rescue you.
What? Father?
That's right. And I am the big rat. Now come with me. It's Leon. I've succeeded in extricating my subject.
It's Hannigan.
Where's the extraction point?
There's another trail that you can take to get out of the village. The chopper will pick you up beyond there.
Got it. I'm on my way.
Alright, let's get our stuff now. It's kind of funny too, like, there's all this stuff here. And she just didn't bother to try to do anything to escape. She's like, no. My daddy will send someone after me. Yeah, it's funny that they put in some good AI for Ashley too. Oh, you pervert! And then she just still lets you do it. She just wants you to know you're a pervert, I guess. And of course, you can catch her, but you don't have to right here. Because... cutscene. And actually, during a speed run, you would not catch her there. You would actually just run straight past. And just activate this, and that'd be that.
What do you want?
To demonstrate to the whole world our astounding power, of course. No longer will the United States think they can police the world forever. So, we kidnapped the president's daughter in order to give her our power, and then...
Oh yeah, something I should mention too, guys, is that the enemies that'll be waiting for us out there are not there without Ashley, but if you run back through to the main town, those enemies are back, with or without Ashley. And of course, the stuff came back too, with or without Ashley.
When she returns home to her loving father. But before that, I thought I might bargain with the president for some donation. Believe it or not, it takes quite a lot of money to this church up in Urana.
Faith and money lead you nowhere, Sadler.
Oh, I believe I forgot to tell her that we gave you this gift.
I was unconscious.
Oh, I truly hope you like us, but special contributions. When the eggs hatch, you will become my puppets. Involuntarily, do as I say. I'll have total control over your minds. Don't you think this is a revolution?
Man, he looks so haggard.
Sounds more like an alien invasion if you ask me. You okay?
Leon, what's gonna happen to us?
Don't worry. Get into this mess, we'll get out of it.
Look at that. Sure, why not? We'll save it real quick. It's not like RE2 Remake where it's like, oh, 3 saves, and anything past that you miss your S+. Nope, that's not the way it goes. Okay, there's supposed to be green yellow somewhere, I think. Yeah, yellow looks brighter, that's all I can tell. Alright. Time for Ashley to run around with the pervert. Oh.
Wait.
Let me go see if there's anybody back here. Nope, okay, good. Alright guys, so something we can do here. Totally just go ahead and take advantage of this, because guess what? It's another area you can come back to. And then we're gonna switch back and kick the crap out of these guys. Alright, he's a goner. For some reason, these guys are a little bit above average in toughness. Like, look at this. He was really just like tanking everything. But as you can see, he was also worth it. Let's see, did that come back? It did not, which means the stuff upstairs is not back. So we don't have to worry about it. We're good to go.
Wait.
Just leave her here for a second. Go, hey, what's up, guys? Sometimes you can get them to burn themselves. We'll see. Oh, he's not gonna play ball. Yeah, they tend to like to either burn you or they like to stick to trying to whack you with it. Sometimes they switch, but not usually. There we go. Like, I'm not really sure why they're like, hey, you know, it's a great idea. Let's have explosive barrels in a wagon right here that can totally just wipe all of us out. Because, you know, it's not like we're downhill from it. No, that's not it at all. There we go. Oh crap. Alright, well you know what that means. I got too many grenades. Like way too many grenades.
Well,
So we're gonna sell that cruddy herb that we just mixed at double. Because that's not that helpful.
Is that all, stranger? Thank you. Come back anytime.
Yeah, there's nothing there if you shoot that down again. There's not going to be more treasures waiting. It's not the way it works. Kind of do like proof of concept here. There's a spinel in that one the first time you shoot it. I don't think it comes back. Okay, yeah, this one does. Okay. That one is not proof of concept. Alright, nothing there. Good stuff. Let's go get Ashley safe here. We can totally just leave her there and come handle these dorks. Put your hands down, sir. Yeah. It can be dangerous popping their heads at night because they can mutate. Hey, do you mind if I kick you across the area here? No? Okay, thanks. Appreciate it. Yep, that's a mutate. You know what? I'll just do it the right way. Since I got so many of them. Ta-da! Hey, money. He does need money, right? Alright, let's switch back over. Gonna play an easy lure game here, a way that we can keep Ashley safe and not get surrounded too. So crap. That was a nice easy one there. Thank God. Let's see if she burns. Yep, she burns. Nice. And when they start wanting to do the fire breathing thing on you, that is perfect, because then it doesn't matter what you hit them with as long as you shoot them with something. I know in the past I've done it with knifing too, but I don't know how reliable that one is, or if you still could get hurt or something like that, so that's why I'm not recommending that part, but shooting, totally. And of course Ashley will walk into bear traps, so gotta either guide her perfectly or just be careful. Hey, jerk. Alright then, hurry your way. Yeah, he's gonna be nice. They turn black like that, they're usually dead. Not always, but usually. Although the ones that don't might be a glitch, so. Good on bear traps here. And we should be good on enemies too, so we can call Ashley back whenever we feel like it. Let's actually go up here. Stop it. I don't think this comes back. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't think this one comes back either. Yeah, we're good, we're good. But the funny thing about this is, not back here, but upstairs, if you didn't break that window, they replace it. Which you know I did, so. Go up here and show you that they actually replaced that glass window. Like, it's been 6 hours. And this is where it's gonna get scary. Like, look at this, alright? The glass is there. And it's dirty again. It's only been 6 hours. They've replaced that window. And we just wasted their hard work because it was funny. I don't think they put anything up here. Yeah, they don't. All good, all good. Nicely done. This one too. Well, that's a goner. Nothing. That's that herb I was going to show you originally. That's where it spawns anyway, is what I mean. Alright, Ashley, we are done here. But of course, if you're too far away, you can't go through the door. And I very nearly stepped in that bear trap. cutscene container like this, that's what it's for. Get Ashley out the way. Yo, what's good, homie? Yeah, I just need you to come over. Alright, come hang out. Here's a way to kill your enemies. You can totally use defense to your advantage. Works with throwing weapons too, just if they're throwing stuff at you, you gotta be a little more careful. You know, like distance is the easy way to make them come over. Yeah, guys, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to do part 2. With the cutscenes and everything, it's just taking so long. It sounded like you said salad. Oh, we got 3 of them. That's interesting. That's right, burn yourself for me. Yeah, just step in the way of her. Exactly. That thing will swing at you either way. The question is, will he? Yep. Goodbye. Thanks for playing. I was like, which one of them went talking? Da-da-da-da-da. God bless you. You're welcome. There's usually a dude back there, but I was thinking he might have come through. And there should be 2 up there, but I think because they've seen me, we're going to be waiting. Oh, yep. Sir, now, I need you to calm down. Uh-oh. She'll come down now. Unless she dies up there first. Yep, she died. It's over. Oh, thank God. Glad to have that done with. Okay, we're almost out of the woods here. Hi, how's it going? I thought he'd catch me at that one. That's okay, it's gonna be a punishment game for him. Was it fun? I got another game for you, don't even worry about it. Yeah, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Yeah. You want to come up here and get some now, you have to put that ladder back up. Yeah, look who's obedient. You getting the triple threat, homie? This is what's up. Here we go. You got some real punishment there. Alright guys, so I think after, you know, the cataclysmic event we're gonna have here, I think that's where we're gonna call it part one's over. And we'll just try to make it a two-part thing. Come on, Ash. Good girl. I open it, Leon. Appreciate it. This is how we're going to gear up for this. And then I'm going to show you the way I go through this. Because it's the same way that I did it before. How much do we have? 160k, not bad. Thank God. What's up, Hunnigan? Kind of funny that it subtitles this, but it doesn't subtitle the rest of the game.
We're prepping another chopper for you. Meanwhile, I want you to head towards the extraction point.
Alright, here's our extinction level event for Leon and Ashley. One of them.
What are we gonna do, Leon?
He's the shopkeeper, he just didn't alert them at all this is going to be the thing. He's like, hey, you know, I know you don't know what's up, but if you want, I've still got guns.
Small world, eh? See that the president's equipped his daughter with ballistics too.
How rude! And I don't believe there's any relevance with my figure and my standing. Who are you?
Oh, excuse me, Your Highness. Perhaps the young lady might want to introduce herself first before asking someone else's name.
Her name's Ashley Graham, the president's daughter.
You gotta love it, like, they are surrounded, and yet she's still picking a fight with him over being rude and whatnot.
Look,
Ashley, upstairs. Okay, it's game time.
Alright guys, so start with that. So use this, which means we do something. Nice, he threw a grenade. It's usually hand grenade level. So this is again a kill so many event. And there's stuff littered all over the place. There's definitely a chance to get some stuff going. And they do drop stuff, so beware. Can I pick this up? Yeah. If you get them killed close enough, you can still pick stuff up from the outside. But that is not close enough. That is very not close enough. Alright, you know what? You guys gotta chill, because I need him to do some work. Thanks, bud. Go ahead and grab our weapon back. Yikes. best. Ah, bummer. You guys are not cool. You need to chill out. Let's totally do that real quick. What do you got? Hand game? Well, that's the usual right there. Want to go ahead and grab that money. And now we are at the last part of the event here. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of feeling like regular frag right now. Yeah, that was nice. And he just immediately starts in on the guy. Oh, he had the perfect follow-up though, didn't he? I was like, yeah, you know what really sucked? If right after that I just threw this in your face. Gotta be about over, I think. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. Yep. Look at that. They say it's like 40 or something, but I've never counted. I don't care.
Looks like they're backing off. So,
Just enjoy it for what it is. The more scientific you make it, the less fun it's gonna be.
I guess we have no choice but to keep moving. I forgot something. You guys go on ahead. Louis.
Nah, we good. Alright, so we need to go ahead and look around real quick, make sure we're not missing any extra cash drops. Point proven. Very nice, thank God. I should have told her to stay down there, but I didn't think about it. I hope these are red and green. I really, really hope. Oh, they are, thank God. Alright, so we've gotten the drops from inside the house now. There's stuff all over the place. It's great. But that's not all. You can check around too if you want, but you'll eventually learn where the drops are at. It's just that I don't remember where they're at. I used to know it pat, but now it's whatever. Extra TMP ammo. Cute. You can just kind of combine it like that. I want to discard that extra ammo? Not really. So I think we're gonna flip. You know what? No. Yeah, let's go ahead and flip this. Flip that. Because there's more potential. Alright, that's pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and save the game and call that the end of part 1. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. We'll get into part 2 eventually, and as a little sneak preview, there is a special way to handle this. You choose which direction to go. There's a very special way to handle it, which I will show you the next time. So guys, remember, if you want to see the hardcore version, let me know. Feel free, and please remember to like, subscribe, and comment if you feel like it. Likes and subs help out the most. We're at nearly 75, so every little bit helps. Alright guys, thanks a lot. Have a great day, and God bless.